Skip Bayless's FS1's Undisputed averaged just 50,000 viewers on Tuesday. This is back on March 2nd, around that time frame. Historically bad numbers. On the same day, ESPN's First Take averaged 486,000 viewers with Shannon Sharpe.
Yeah, it has not popped up on my YouTube lately.
Give it up, Pops.
Do y'all even see the way they doing interviews and stuff? That Skip Bayless is reaching for stuff for real.
Yeah, I seen the Drewski one. That was bad. It was bad.
They got some other bad ones. What? So I mean, let's break down what happened so other people can avoid this. What happened?
Oh, pivot failed. What? I don't know. Yeah, I relate to that a little bit, but not to be a narcissist. He had Skip and Shannon undisputed. There was an expectation of entertainment that you provided for your viewers. Souls has tried to tell me this lesson all the time, and yet, it is what it is. And he made the decision to say, yeah, nah, fuck the expectation. Fuck those viewers that might leave. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas wasn't trying to join the Skip verse. I don't, that's all it really is at the end of the day. People weren't interested in seeing him talk about the same players over, and then rather than the actual star that they preferred, you had a guy that was just energy in Michael Irvin. And then speaking of that translates to the second thing. It became less credible for basketball because even if you don't think Shannon Sharpe's the smartest mind, he's at least an opinion guy that like people were at some point accepting of. Niggas ain't ever were accustomed to Michael Irvin and Richard Sherman talking about basketball. Niggas was never going to even give that a shot considering where those fans were. If you were going to rebrand the entire show and get rid of Shannon, I spoiled what I was going to say. But if you was going to get rid of Shannon Sharpe, rebrand the whole show. At that point, rebrand the show, take a year off, call it the Sherm's Undisputed or something. I don't fucking know. I'm not a fucking creative nigga. But at the end of the day, like they fucked all of that up, trying to keep the name, keep the logo, keep Lil Wayne on with the theme song, all that stuff, but not have Shannon Sharpe there. Horrid move. I don't know who the fuck greenlit that. That was awful.
I think Skip overestimated how much people cared about him. I don't know how less bluntly to put it. Maybe in the beginning of the show, there was more like, in terms of who the viewers cared about the most, 50-50 split between him and Shannon because Shannon was the unproven talent. But by the end of the run, Shannon had more pull. By the end of the run, Shannon was the more entertaining guy. Shannon was the one making the more clips. The only time you looked at Skip Bayless was when he was talking about LeBron James and sometimes shitting on Kawhi, talking about the Dallas Cowboys. By the end of it, Shannon Sharpe was the main attraction to that show. And he left. And, this is the 50,000 you're seeing. Those are the guys who really like the format of the show so much or hate ESPN so much that they're not putting on ESPN. We're just watching Fox Sports in this household, that type of shit. So
50,000 is the people, when you go to get your oil changed and they got the TV on, they just got it on.
Yeah,
barbershops, all them motherfuckers.
That's Sullivan Tires right there, man.
Yeah. So. and you look up to see what's going on, and you just because you forced to look up, you just look back down, man. That shit just
captions.
That's
because you can't hear it. Now they're working on the cars.
Oh no, they 2 minutes ahead. You like, wait a minute. America be free.
Coming up next.
After these commercial breaks, they're in a segment. What?
Yeah.
You go to get lunch at the place with the TVs and they got that shit on. You asking, is there anything else? Nah, nothing but Judge Mathis. Put that on. Something.
That's I wonder what they're doing show.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll say in terms of this, simply a lot of people forget how long Shannon was doing Undisputed. Like a lot of time did pass as they first started doing it. And I'm with Sage. He became a more credible basketball person to have credible, like that people took seriously in terms of having basketball conversations. Because at first it was rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. When he first started, people did not take that nigga serious. He had to win some people over, just like with anybody doing something new. You got to have that period where you win people over. And he went through that, built the cult following, and people found out how entertaining he was. The second thing, hey man, this should be a lesson. Watch how you talk to your damn coworkers. Literally, watch how you talk to people. Watch how you talk. Don't take your business relationships for granted. If you're doing a group project, you better respect them niggas on that group project. I don't care who name is first. You better respect everybody putting in work because you'll be surprised by how much weight niggas is really pulling when somebody decides to walk away and you take the burn of that. Now you're noticing. You gotta do all this gimmick ass shit of having Lil Wayne do fucking Fridays like he's Aaron Rodgers. I don't give a damn what Lil Wayne thinks. I don't care Lil Wayne's goddamn sports opinions.
Wrong
I don't
studio.
care. Like literally, like nigga, where's the album? Drop a mixtape. I don't give a damn about your Lil Wayne half-ass talking about the damn Celtics. I don't give a damn. Like, and I'm glad they're starting to see this. I'm glad the numbers are coming back. Maybe you'll scrap the show and you just, I don't know, start a podcast, man. Nigga, I don't know what to tell you. This shit's done. This shit's curtains. This shit's cooked. Unless you rebrand and you come up with something that is just so innovative. At this point, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Hit us up. Hit us up. Hit up Kenny. Hit up a lot of these niggas. Hit up the basketball community and let us come save Fox Sports because that shit is done. And if you niggas want to compete with ESPN, you gotta look further in the future. Them niggas that Pat McAfee, cool. Get everybody else in the basketball community. We'll turn that bitch up.
Also, I think Skip Bayless just hasn't evolved at all as a journalist, media personality.
That's what I was going to get into.
Like even if you look at Stephen A, he's embracing the young generation, having Kenny on his platform. He's creating his own platform on YouTube. He's doing the Twitter reacts, which has been I'm gonna be honest with you. I get the appeal now why he keeps doing it. They're extremely entertaining. But Skip Bayless, like what has he done? He's just clock in, clock out. He's not. Hey, we talked about this for the pod. He's not doing the punts. It's just clock in, clock out. Let's play it safe. But in this media space, you cannot survive without experimenting and taking punts. You gotta punt more, bro.
I that's what I was gonna say. This shit catching up to you. You got the same shtick for years. You got the same shtick for years, and there's a reason why he added the hottest rapper of 2006. Is because people have just continuously stopped fucking with you. The only thing that separates you from Jason Whitlock is a sprinkle of racism, right? You had
200 pounds.
Skip refused to eat. I ain't gonna lie.
And a lot of sprinkles.
But
a lot of sprinkles.
I watch Blade. I be watching a couple of videos every once in a while just to see what's going on. Me, stay over there. So you got the same shtick. So stop.
Now I'm trying to cut up for real though, bro.
You had the same shtick for years, and it's tired. Like Biso said, you're not innovating, you're not adding things. The guest list is tired. We just seen that song and dance. You're talking about the same people, the same things every year. It's tired. You're not trying to do anything crazy. And Shannon Sharpe, you really underestimated his talents. You should have threw him a bag and some change, and then threw more money at him because he's just blown up. These new things that Shannon Sharpe is doing is crazy. So he sat down with Steve Stout and Steve. Everybody asked him about Skip.
I would love to hear what Shannon said, like to add on to that, because they were like Shannon must have not like they really had to have fallen out to just sit there and listen to so many people talk shit about Skip in front of him and him just, yep. Yep.
That's tough. Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, the album, right? Like he really gotta not fuck with Skip. Because any other situation, I can't imagine Omar leaves and then we get somebody, and Omar got, man, I just wanted to host, didn't he? Hey, whoa, relax. Old school. Nigga, anybody, like, I couldn't imagine just sitting there and letting somebody badmouth somebody I fuck with. So he can't fuck with this nigga, right? Like, I can't be the only one to feel, like, thinks that.
Like, nah, making the okay face is crazy. I'm even like, going back to like Skip just like not evolving. I'm just like, when I really think about old conversations that we had as well, we're always saying like, who's gonna be the next guy Skip hates on, or like even checking his Twitter right now, he still doesn't follow anybody. He's kind of just like,
I don't think he hating enough, low key.
Yeah, he's kind of just like still doing the exact same things, and except he's not even applying the newer names. He's still talking about LeBron. He's still boosting Kawhi. He's still boosting the Cowboys. So it's like these biases aren't even necessarily changing. Like, I thought the evolution of Skip Bayless at this point would be like OD hating Luka. I thought it would be, my Spurs are him with Wemby. I haven't heard him talk about Wemby, so fair enough. But I thought we would definitely see Skip trending about Wembanyama by now. And definitely picking another guy to dunk on, maybe SGA. But instead, it's just still Kawhi. It's still the Lakers and LeBron, and it's still Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? One person, and we were talking about somebody that doesn't add new names. I was thinking about that when you were saying it, Sage. Never hear this shit coming out of Colin Cowherd's camp. Never. Listen, Colin, and I'm not saying Colin good. I'm just saying that boy Colin knows how to add new niggas to hate on. Colin, if it was one thing Cowherd gonna do, he gonna hate. And he is going to update that hate resume every season. Football, basketball, no matter what. Colin Cowherd is going to constantly hate, and he gonna hate new niggas. He's gonna love new niggas as well. He's gonna boost up somebody else, really try to put him on a pedestal. That I give it to him. We have not, through this whole debacle going on Fox, I have not heard anyone talking about the ratings over on the Herd. Like that, I guess that 2 hours, viewership goes regular. Like everybody else frantic. When the Herd come on, hey, that nigga's consistent. That boy good.
Yeah, he's not even a good old head, bro. Like I don't think he even. Maybe I just didn't see it, but I don't think like the whole defense argument about the NBA. No defense is being played. Like I didn't hear a Skip Bayless take on that at all. Did he say anything about that? Maybe that's on the production staff. I don't know, but I didn't hear anything about that. But just going back to Shannon though, I think in hindsight, unless FS1 threw him an unreasonable bag that financially wouldn't even make sense, I don't think anything was gonna make Shannon Sharpe resign, because I think ESPN hasn't even hired him full time. Like he's still a part-time first taker, essentially. So I think the meta now for a lot of these media heads is like, because JJ Redick does the same thing. I'm gonna take the quick bag to go on first take. I'm gonna take the bag to commentate some NBA games, but I'm gonna build my own platform where I can control what I say. And if I do get bought out, I'm getting bought out Pat McAfee style instead of you're just a talent on a first take. I think that's Shannon's goal. If ESPN reaches out to him and wants Club Shay Shay or Nightcap fully produced out, I think that's what he's waiting on, to be honest with you.
I actually disagree with you. Only because of the way Shannon Sharpe talked about his transition from FS1. He was in no man's land, had no clue what he was going to do. He's a simple dude. And as long as he was able to, one, be respected, and two, get paid from it, I don't think he would have ever done any sort of switch. I think if they would have continued down this road, he would have continued to participate in whatever Fox endeavor.
But I think even when he was talking about that, like he's reflecting from a point of, I know different now that I'm a year removed from that situation. Like I think even with the way Gil is talking about,
he wasn't even a year removed.
Has it not been a year?
No, I'm saying when he said this was maybe a week after it was announced that he was coming over. This was like when Stephen A was going around talking about the situation. This was like a week removed. He was like, I would have went back. Like Toon said it in the chat. They just didn't offer him. They didn't offer him anything. They just didn't offer. Jalen Brunson them. They just didn't offer him anything. If he would have got offered, he would have said, "Oh shit," similar to Jalen Brunson. Oh yeah, I'll take 454. I just want it safe. I'm comfortable here. I like the setup. He would have just took it.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I guess. Yeah. I mean, I can't really refute that. But I think that his mindset right now. I think that's his mindset right now.
Oh, he's not turning back, and he's not looking to do anything more major with ESPN. I can almost guarantee that.
We all agree. Yeah,
he ain't looking to do nothing there.
But another thing we all agree on, chat, close out the segment. Yeah, don't be a dick to people.
Facts.
Just Damo alluded to it. No, Damo directly said it. I'm just gonna echo it because that's probably the best point we had. Yeah, he was an asshole on live television. Just don't be an asshole to not just Shannon Sharpe, but to every fucking body. Like his whole thing is being a hater. Just don't be a dick to people.
And Fox is stupid too, because they should have really. I see somebody do it. Fox should have offered Shannon Sharpe so much money.
Oh yeah,
And said, we'll get Skip Bayless out of here.
you ready for
offer
Shannon and Nick undisputed?
Because he was looking for somebody. Go ahead.
I bet money that if this was an inverse and Skip ended up being like, you know what, I'm done, I'm out of here, and he walked off, and they was allowing Shannon to bring on Ocho Cinco to do the new Undisputed or whoever he wanted, it'll be the exact inverse of what's happening now. Fox is recording a record high.
Oh man,
has a new viewership. ESPN is they done threw Pat McAfee $1 billion.
Skip does have a counterplay though. I'll be fair. He'll bait the fuck out of nostalgia niggas. He go back to First Take.
I think that's done. Because I'll say this, Sage. Remember at the time before Shannon got on, First Take was in a weird place. First Take was in limbo.
Yeah.
I don't think Skip going back to First Take would have boosted it enough. 1, 2, I don't even think that would have lasted 2 months, dog.
Well, lasting 2 months. I hear you there, because I feel like the ship sailed for a reason. They're just trying to rekindle it for views and shit. But they say they're close friends. But who wouldn't say that? Right? But who wouldn't say that? But in regards to boosting the views, hey, it'll boost them in my opinion. I say that they'll get them. Because they'll just be like, oh my God thing. Now, how long would those views stay boosted? That's a whole different conversation. Like, would the shock value of it last a month? They would have to hit the ground running. They would have to go back to the ASA 9, ASA 10, ASA 11, ASA 12 type shit. Otherwise, it's over.
It could also be as simple as in the athlete white dude new meta, they rolled with the white dude instead of the athlete. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Whole time he's the B character now. And in every other situation, Trae Young, John Wall, Paul George, the white guy is the B. Yeah. He's the B now.
They picked the B.
They picked the B.